shall scatter thee among all people.
Among who?
Above all people.
Among all people, man. Our people are scattered among all people as we speak. That's why we are out in every country right now teaching the word right now. You got brothers going across seas to teach the word right now. Other camps with the same doctrine, teaching thus saith the Lord, man. Right? Go ahead.
From the one end of the earth, even unto the other.
Even to the what?
Even to the other.
Even unto the other end of the earth, man. We scattered abroad, right? Go ahead.
And there shall serve other gods.
And shall who?
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
How do you think we got into these other religions, these other customs, these other ways of men? Do you think that Islam will tell you that a black that black men started that belief system, right? Do you think that they would put us first when it comes to their belief system? But if you dig way back, it has nothing to do with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? That's something that they forced upon us, right? Go ahead.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Which what?
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Hey, and our ancestors will not vouch for you when it comes to them beliefs, man. They will not vouch for you because this has never been known. This has never been something that we have done, right? Go ahead.
Even wood and stone.
Keep going.
And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
Hey, what?
A trembling heart.
And we're scattered abroad with a trembling heart, man. Right? We don't, and that's a trembling mind at that, right? We're double-minded, right? We don't know who we are according to the Bible. We don't know who we are in general. They tell us that we're black, but we can't go back to a land called black. We try to go back to Africa, they'll turn us around and tell us to go somewhere else, right? We have a trembling heart right now, right? Go ahead.
And failing of eyes.
And what?
And failing of eyes.
And failing of eyes, man, right? Go ahead.
And sorrow of mind.
And what?
And sorrow of mind.
And sorrow of mind. Is that it on that? You said Con? Where's that Isaiah 42? Or let me get that Luke first. Who got Luke 4 and 18?
I got the Psalms. You said Psalms 119 and 105.
I'll get that. I want this Luke first, and then Isaiah, then Psalms. Luke chapter 4 verse 18.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 4 and verse 18.
Bring it out.
The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he have anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor.
To the who?
To the poor. He have sent me to heal the brokenhearted.
To do what?
To heal the brokenhearted.
To heal the brokenhearted, man. That's what the Most High God sent us out to do. To heal the brokenhearted. Bring sight to the blind, right? Go ahead.
To preach deliverance to the captive.
To do what?
To preach deliverance to the captive.
To explain to the people what they did wrong. To show the people where their offense was according to the Most High God. Right? So they know what to do next, which is to acknowledge that offense and to turn from it, right? Go ahead.
And recovering of sight to the blind.
And to do what?
And recovering of sight to the blind.
And the recovering of the sight to the blind, man. We're putting the light back on our brothers' paths who've been walking in darkness for so many years, right? Go ahead.
To set at liberty them that are bruised.
That are what?
That are bruised.
Them that are bruised, right? Go ahead.
To preach the acceptable year of the Lord.
Of the who?
Of the Lord.
Man, we teaching thus saith Yahweh Shah and Yahweh, right? Go ahead.
And he closed the book and he gave it again to the minister.
He gave it to who?
Again to the minister.
Right, keep going.
And sat down. And it's like y'all. And the eyes of them all, who's like that? And the eyes of all of them that were in the synagogue were fastened on him.
Right? He was in the synagogue teaching this thing, man. That's exactly what we do, week in and week out, going in the synagogues, teaching our people, thus saith the Lord. Teaching them what they have to do to come back, right? You have what? Isaiah. You can get that Isaiah.
I got James 1.
Okay, I'm gonna come.
You said 2 and what?
No, I didn't say
42. 42 and what?
In verse 7.
This is Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 7. To open the blind eyes, to bring out the prisoners from the prison.
From the what?
The prisoners from the prison.
Hey, like we just read in Deuteronomy chapter 28, man. We're in a prison right now. But we have to bring our people up out of that prison, man. We have to show you where the keys to the cuffs is, to the keys to your jail cell. We got the keys for you. You just got to come get them, right? Go ahead.
And them that sit in the darkness out.
Hold on. You ain't got to yell. Let the mic do the work.
And them that sit in darkness out of the prison house.
Con, keep going.
I am the Lord.
Hold on. It said in darkness, right? Con. Keep going.
Darkness out of the prison house.
Keep going.
I am the Lord.
He is the what?
I am the Lord. That is my name.
Uh-huh.
And my glory will I not give to another.
He said, my power I will not give to another. You think I'm going to give these other nations power, the power that I have over y'all? Right? Y'all been sitting in darkness for so long. I'm trying to show y'all the keys. I'm trying to show y'all the way up out of this trail. I got the map for you, right? I got the instructions. You just have to abide by them, right? Who got that Psalms? Right? Because he said in the dark, sit in the dark. Psalms 119 and 105.
I got it.
You got it? All right, sorry. We're going to let somebody else get it.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 105.
Uh-huh.
Thy word is a lamp unto my feet.
Is a what?
Thy word is a lamp unto my feet.
The word is a lamp unto our feet, man. But we have to let them words be a lamp unto our feet, right? We can't just be pushing off the light, you know, just because we want to do our own thing. But you have to let that light guide you, right? Go ahead.
And a light unto my path.
And a what?
And a light unto my path.
Man, the words of Yahweh Shah, man. Give me John 6 and verse 63. Go ahead.
I have sworn, and I will perform it, that I will keep thy righteous judgment.
That keep the what?
Will keep thy righteous judgment.
That will keep the righteous judgments, man. We have sworn to that thing. We said I mean to that thing, right? Go ahead.
I am afflicted very much. Quicken.
Hold on. We're supposed to be afflicted in this walk, man.
That's right.
We're supposed to be afflicted in this thing and continue to ask the Most High God to keep us alive in this, right? In the valley of dry bones, keeping us well nourished in the spirit, man. Right? Go ahead.
I am afflicted very much.
He is what?
I am afflicted very much. Quicken me.
Hold on. I said what?
Quicken me.
It said quicken me, right? Go ahead.
Oh Lord.
Oh who?
Oh Lord. According to thy word.
According to what?
According to thy word.
And that's another precept for that John 6 and verse 63, right? Go ahead.
Except I beseech thee. The free will offering of my mouth. Oh Lord, and teach me thy judgment.
Do what?
Teach me my judgment.
Hey, you gotta beg, you gotta want the Most High God to teach you these judgments. You have to want to learn in this thing, right? Go ahead.
My soul is continually in my hand. Yet do I not forget thy law.
Keep going.
The wicked have laid a snare for me.
The wicked laid a snare for us, man, but you gotta continue to fight that thing with the whole armor of God. Put on that armor of righteousness, man. Go ahead.
Yet I err not from thy precepts.
He what?
Yet I err not from thy precepts. Thy testimonies have I taken as an heritage forever.
For who?
Forever. For they are the rejoicing of my heart. I have inclined my heart to perform thy statutes always, even unto the end. I hate vain thoughts.
You hate what?
I hate vain thoughts.
Anything that is not of the Most High God, I reject that thing, man, wholeheartedly, right? Well, that's how you have to be in this walk, because it said that what? You reject the laws of God, it'll lead you to destruction. How you doing, sister? You got a minute for the Lord? You got 5 minutes for the Lord? We're talking about God. What you mean, which version of God? The true version of God, the only version, the one and only God, the Most High Almighty God, the one that brought us over here, the one who put us in the position that we're in right now, right? What do you know about God?
The God of the Bible.
What God do you believe in? What God do you believe in? Do you read the KJV? Why not? Why don't you read the KJV is just what I'm wondering. Yeah. It's okay if you don't, but I just want to explain. I'm just trying to get somewhere. I'm trying to understand where your stance is. Why not? That's right. That's true. We agree with that. But that's why we're out here doing a diligent search to find the right scriptures, to find the right words that was taken out of this book, right? We got books that was taken out for days, right? But there's a reason why they took those words out the Bible, right? Because we are the chosen people according to the Bible. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. That's what the Bible teaches. But they said, hush, hush, put the Bible down, right? My bad. My bad, right? But what they always say, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it where? Yeah, you never heard that before? No. You hide something from a black man, you put it in a book, right? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. You said what? All praises to that thing. I just hope that they apply it, right? They got to apply whatever they read, right? But our whole mission out here is to teach brothers and sisters that they are chosen according to the Bible. that we've been lied to according to the scriptures have been manipulated towards, they have been manipulated and brought out towards us to make us think otherwise. What's that one movie that that slave movie with the you know exactly what I'm talking about? Rise of a Nation. You ever watched that? Okay, Rise of a Nation. They was Birth of a Nation. What was his name?
Nat Turner.
Nat Turner. You know Nat Turner? Nat Turner. They was teaching Nat Turner. Nat Turner, he knew how to read, right? Nobody else knew how to read if you watch this movie. But what they was trying to tell Nat Turner to do is teach, obey your slave. I mean, obey your masters, right? Do X, Y, Z. If you don't listen to your master, you're not getting into the kingdom. But Nat Turner knew what the truth was according to the Bible. That's why they killed him, because he was going against what they were trying to get him to teach, right? He knew he was an Israelite according to the Bible, right? Give me that in Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. This is what Nat Turner knew right here.
It's the book of Psalms. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
For thou art what?
Thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people.
To be a what?
A special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above who?
Above all people upon the face of the earth.
So the Most High God in the Bible just said that there is a special people amongst the face of the earth. They are holy. The word holy, if you look it up, it means to be separate or sanctified, right? So there is a specific group of people that are different from everybody on this planet, right? As far as I know, nobody does things to the level that we do it. We invented everything. We cook better. We sing better. We dance better, right? Everything we do is better, right? But that's what the Bible teaches. The Bible teaches us that we're special amongst all people, right? Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15, or from the top. There's a reason why I'm saying what I'm saying right now, right? I'm trying to show you that the Bible is specifically for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It can't be the so-called Khazars, the so-called Ashkenazi Jewish little hat people. It can't be them, right? They claim to be so-called what? Jewish, right? They claim to be Jewish, right? The word Jewish, right? If I call you childish, are you a child or are you acting like one? If I call him Jewish, is he acting like a Jew or is he a Jew? Hypothetically speaking, I'm using him as all right, but well, he'll be somebody acting like a Jew if he's Jewish, right? Go ahead.
The word ish, anytime you hear the word ish, is to act like or to be something that is not, right? So that's why he said, that's why he asking the question, if he was called Jewish, do that mean he's a Jew or he's acting like a Jew? Right. So that's why they're called it some Jew.
Right. Go ahead and give me that, right?
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
To do what?
To do all his commandments.
Would you say that we do all the commandments of the Most High God right now? All right, go ahead.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee high above all nations upon the face of the earth.
Would you say that black people right now, specifically black people, or the so-called minority, the majority, would you say that they are set on high above all people right now as far as like governmental positions? Right, go ahead.
Read verse 2. And all these blessings shall come upon thee.
This shall what?
Shall come upon thee.
Would you say that we are blessed? Right, fortune, no, other things, yes, right, go ahead.
And overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shalt thou be in the city.
Would you say that we're blessed in the city right now? No? That's not true. If I go to Birmingham right now, they living on top of it. Them Chaldeans, the so-called white man.
You said the city, not the state. I'm talking about Detroit.
Well, specifically, most of these cities, a lot of these cities in Michigan, especially the hoods, specifically the hoods is where I'm getting at. The hood, like if I'm in the suburbs, I say I'm going to the city for a few days, I really mean the hood. You never heard that?
I don't call my neighborhood.
Okay, go ahead.
I never lived.
What do you call it?
I call it my neighborhood.
Where you from?
I used to stay at 7 Miles Sherwood.
Say it again?
I
7 Miles Sherwood.
Okay, so what about the majority of black people though? Not just you, because don't get it twisted. There's a lot of us that have had good situations, right?
I just speak on my personal experience because I I can't tell no one else.
Come in the
Yeah,
word.
no, I get you, but I'm just speaking as the majority though, statistically, right?
Statistically, you're correct.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna keep showing you in the Bible, right? Jump. So we're not blessed, right? We're not blessed. We're not blessed right now, right? In the city, at least. That's what I say, right? Go to verse 15. Because you said we're not blessed, right? In the city. Go ahead.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Right, so we remember we just read before, he said, if you do listen to me, you will be blessed, right? You said at the beginning, I asked you a question, do we all follow the Most High God's commandments? You said no. You also said that we're not blessed, right? So the latter clause that we're reading right now can only fit one group of people, right? Go ahead.
And the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
That what?
Shall come upon thee.
So would you say that we're cursed in the city? Would you say we're cursed as a whole, as a community? Okay, cool. Better question. My bad. That was my fault. Go ahead.
Curse shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And they shall what? And they shall what?
And that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
They will overtake us, right? Go ahead.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city. Cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed shalt thou be in the what?
Cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed shalt thou be in the field. We just went through the city portion, but the field. What group of people was cursed in the field for hundreds and hundreds of years? Some might even say thousands. What group of people specifically? Yeah, the so-called, right. And even in other countries too, because they told us because you remember those Africans selling who? Those Africans selling Israelites that look like Africans, but they're not Africans.
West Africa.
You got West Africans, right? You got those Africans selling quote unquote Africans, right? You can look that up. They were selling to the United States for silk, for guns, sugar, coffee, a lot of coffee for sure, right? A lot of different foods, the stuff, things that we had. Well, I don't want to say we, but this country had, right? Go ahead.
Read along. Verse 17. Cursed shalt thou be in thy basket and thy store.
Go ahead.
Cursed shall thou be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land.
Like, so we can't, even the stores right now, the stores are not owned by us. A majority of these stores, actually, if you hear about a black-owned store, you hear about it like it's nothing. It pops up, it's the first thing that pops up on social media when they open up, right? But if you go to any of these liquor stores, any of these Metro PCSs, any of these nail salons, any of these gas stations, they're owned by another group of people, another nation. Chinese, Chaldeans, the Arabs, so-called white men, the Jewish men, right? They own all of these, right?
The body is the kids.
Right, and the fruit of your body is. I'm sorry, what was that? I can't. Yeah, we can do it, but do we?
That's
for the most
nation
part,
thing.
it's a nation thing. It's not an individual thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because for example, my father has his own company, but by the power of the Most High God, He allowed him to do that, right? But it wasn't set up for us to do that way. 50, 60 years ago, you wasn't doing that, right? We just now getting to that point where we can do that, right? But the system has been set up for us not to be able to do that. But
Black Wall Street.
You said what?
Black Wall Street.
Say that.
We had Black Wall Street when we had banks. We had our own bus lines and stuff, and they blew it up. So every time we grow something, they blow it up or they destroy us in some type of way. Like they put crack in our communities and stuff like that.
Burning our buildings down.
Burning our buildings down and stuff. And that goes through generation of breaking down, mentally and physically. That's all that is.
Give me another curse. Give me the signs. A proverb, an astonishment, right?
Verse 46. It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Upon thy who?
Upon thy seed forever.
So these things that we're telling you right now, they said that it's going to be upon our seed forever. Going through these curses, going through the being cursed in the city, right? Being cursed in the field. All these things, they have to happen in order for us to be so-called Israelites, according to the Bible.
That's right.
But that all comes from us disobeying the Most High God. Do you have kids? Okay, cool, perfect.
All praises
Your
to my God.
grandkids or your all praises. So your kids or your grandkids, if you told them to do something, do you expect them to do it?
Yes, but do they
Right, exactly. But when they don't do it, you get angry, don't you? Or you get upset. But especially when they were younger, when your kids were younger, you did what? You punished them, right? You either whooped them, you grounded them, whatever you did as a form of punishment. This is the same thing with the Most High God, with the children of Israel. We are his children, right? Not everybody can be a child of God. Only the Israelites according to the Bible. Where you want? Come. Right? Only the Israelites according to the Bible. But that's all comes through disobedience to the Most High God, being negligent to his law, statutes, commandments, right?
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 11. My son, despise not chastisement of the Lord.
Do what?
Despise not chastisement of the Lord.
Hey, but when we do get chastised by the Most High God, we're not complaining about it. Hey, when we was in them fields, we was making the most out of it. You know what I'm saying? Forever, we always making the most of it. We make the most out of it in the hoods, right? I went to the Dominican Republic a few years ago to teach we did as a camp. Went to go teach the Bible to those who are in the hoods of the Dominican Republic. But they made the most out of everything that they had out there. They didn't have the luxuries that we had. They didn't have the easy access to clothes, the easy access to food, the water, everything. They didn't have all that, but they made the most out of it, right? But that's the spirit that the Most High God gave us, right? To have resilience, right? Go ahead.
Of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction.
Neither what?
Be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son, and whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding.
But it's all through the Most High God and his beloved son Yahweh Shah, which is Jesus the Christ, right? Go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28, right? Because I want to still continue to give her curses, because I said something, so I have to stand on it, right? The Israelites are the chosen people of the Bible, right? Go ahead. Wait, give me verse 32. I'm just gonna start reading random curses to you, right? That fits and subscribes to our people, right? Go ahead.
Verse 32, Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto other people.
Giving unto who?
Unto other people.
And let's not even talk about right now when it comes to CPS and all that, because I can go there all day. But when you go back in the old times, in the 1800s, or even before that, the early 1900s, our kids was getting taken from us, fed the baby to alligators. Our kids was taken from us to serve. They were buying our kids because the younger they got them, the more that they can groom them to be something that they wanted them to be. So, I'm sorry.
Isn't that what the evil and powerful do? Despite the color or nationality?
The evil and powerful. What do you?
Yeah. People with evil intent, people with power to do it. Isn't that something that people with evil intent and power does? Whether their skin color or not.
Yeah, but whether it's evil or not, it all comes through the Most High God. So it has to happen, right?
That I understand.
No, but the way they were doing slavery, like buying and selling giving the kids the alligator bait and stuff like that, that's not how our culture will be when it comes to serving. We teach our servants how to clean themselves. So when we had them, it was clean yourself, how to maintain your household and things like that.
We fed their babies.
We fed their babies. We didn't do the things they were doing. They overly did things. When it comes to beating you and whipping your back, raping people and stuff like that, that's evil. That's how the other nations did their things to us. That is a different type of slavery. You have two different types of slaveries, right? You have one that's like, if you under indentured servitude, as if my brother bought me and I'm under him. I cannot make my brother, I can't be trying to whip my brother how I want to do him, not pay him his labor. You cannot do that. After 7 years, which is the Jubilee year, we were supposed to actually let our brother go free with all the things he labored for. They weren't doing that. They kept us. They kept on enslaving us and destroying us. That is a different type of slavery. That don't matter. And if you say color, and I understand that, but we understand that by our color is how they used us. You're black, right? Yeah. That's by color. They were using it by color, but they didn't do that to their own. That is kind of different, right? So this slavery that we were speaking about is something that the Most High said if you didn't do what I tell you to do, will be curses. And you have to suffer from it because you're not doing what I told you to do, which the other nations did, right?
Right. The same way that he put curses on us when we was in Egypt disobeying them, right? But the two different slaveries that he was talking about, one, you're not supposed to put rigor on your brother. So if I have my brother and I'm temporarily his, let me get that. I'm temporarily his master. I'm not supposed to put rigor on him the same way these other nations have put rigor on us. Right? That's two different things, two different types of servitude. Right? Let me get that real quick in the law.
I'm there. 32. 30. 34. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 25 and verse 30 and 35. 25 verse 35. And if thy brother be waxed poor and fallen in decay with thee, then thou shalt relieve him. Yeah, though he be a stranger or a sojourner, that he may live with thee. Take thou no usury of him or increase.
Right, we're not supposed to take advantage of him we're not supposed to seek interest out of him. I'm not supposed to use him and abuse him to the level that we was used and abused in other forms of servitude, right? Go ahead.
Increase. It says, but fear thy God, that thy brother may live with thee. Thou should not give him thy money upon usury, nor lend him thy victuals for increase.
Hey, and when I loan to him, I'm not even allowed to charge him increase for let him borrow something. If I give you $10, I can't ask you for 15 back, right? That's just how it goes. Those are two different types of servitude, two different types of slavery, right? But back to Deuteronomy chapter 28. What you got?
I got your rigor.
Yeah, oh yeah, let me get that.
This is Leviticus chapter 25 and verse 43. Thou shalt not rule over him with rigor, but thou shalt fear thy God.
Against us to hit on. You get that? Go ahead.
This is Leviticus chapter 25 and verse 43. Thou shalt not rule over him with rigor.
With what?
With rigor.
We're not supposed to rule over our brothers with rigor. That law is pertaining to your brother, right? Go ahead. Actually, you're supposed to love your brother. Give me that in Leviticus 19.
But shalt fear thy God.
Thou shalt what?
Fear thy God.
Right. We're supposed to love our brothers. We're supposed to do everything through the Most High God first. If I'm over my brother in putting him in a form of servitude for a temporary state, I gotta do it through the Most High God, because He gives us the power to do so, right? Not in the sense of me being rigorous towards him, right, or causing no type of strain towards him, but out of love, right? Go ahead.
Baba Kachar, can I make a point?
Yeah, go ahead.
And another point, when you read like how we read, your brother go poor, right? And he fall in decay, meaning he fall on bad times. You taking him in, and while you're taking him in, he's building while he's with you. You're supposed to be building your brother up. That's how that went.
Right.
That's habitual slavery. That's not servitude, not slavery.
Right.
But that's how you're supposed to build with your people. Not, oh, he fall poor, and I'm charging him, and I'm making him like lose things. He's not gaining nothing out of that. That's why we have Jubilee, to release your brother from his debts.
Right. It's all to help our brothers, not to actually have them serving us, right? What'd you have?
You told me to get the law.
Con, let me get that.
Con.
And then let me get that. Let me get that Confederate against us in Psalms too.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Would you say it's a lot of hate going on within our people right now at this point in time? Right? It's a lot of hate, right? But it's for a reason though, because we have went astray from the Most High God. We had left the Most High God. We had left His commandments. It's just like if your kids leave your house early without taking any type of correction from you, they're going out into the world and going into some type of mischief, going into all these type of horrible things. All they care about is laying down with the next female. All they care about is finding the next set of drugs, or trying to how to find the quickest way to make $20,000. Right? Go ahead.
In thy heart. Thou shalt in any rise rebuke thy neighbor.
They shall what?
Rebuke thy neighbor.
And we don't hold each other accountable no more. We hate each other and we don't hold each other accountable, right? And that was the point I was getting on that. Is that it? Keep going.
And not suffer sin upon him.
And not suffer sin upon our brothers. When I see you going off, I'm supposed to tell you that you're going off. If I don't tell you I'm going off, the blood will be on my hands, right? That if I'm a good friend, I'm gonna tell you there's a snake out in the backyard before you go out in the backyard, right? So you won't get bit, right? What you got?
5 minutes.
Let me get that Psalms.
The word of God.
You gotta leave, you said? All right, well, if you ever see us out here, come over here and talk to us. We're out here just some young brothers trying to teach the Bible to our brothers and sisters, man. Right? All right, God bless you, sister. Get home safely, right? Yup. Right? Oh, would you like a water? Would you like a water?
No, it's fine. Please say it.
All right. All right, have a good day.
In the sun.
You have a nice
Yes,
day.
he was. For real. Right?
Cooking her with the word. In the sun.
You got 28 minutes
Got
left.
real hot.
I got both of y'all precepts you want to.
Let me get that Psalms real quick, though. And then you can hold those, right? Because I was on a point.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have what?
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Man, these other nations have taken crafty counsel against our people, man.
And they got
Right.
woolly white hair.
Hey,
Got Christ hair in it.
hey, pull up. Silverado, come on. Silverado. Hey, elders, y'all got a minute for the Lord? You look just like Yahweh Shai. Jesus Christ looks just like you. You look like Jesus Christ, made in just his image. All the way down to the hair, man, down to the skin. Give me that in Revelations, man. In the spirit. Hold that Psalms, though. Don't lose that.
Because I'm about to just start yapping for 30 minutes. I'm done.
This is Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 13.
Hey, you got a minute for the word?
Man, for the word.
You got 5 minutes for the Bible?
2 minutes.
You got 5 minutes?
3 minutes.
No minutes?
Hey, Elder, you not supposed to go that way. Which way he going?
Just park that thing right
You
here.
the wrong way, Elder.
You going the wrong way. Where you going?
He on the bike line. He can't drive on the street. This is a bike line.
That's still the wrong way.
Still the wrong way, but he on the bike line.
Go ahead.
This is Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14.
Hey, listen to what Jesus looked like.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Like what?
Like wool.
Like what?
Like wool.
Uh-huh.
And as white as snow.
Uh-huh.
And his eyes were as a flaming fire.
Uh-huh.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Like unto what?
Fine brass.
Uh-huh.
As if they burnt in a furnace.
As if they what?
Burnt in a furnace.
As if they burnt in the furnace. I don't know if you seen them brothers that just pulled up at the light, but they look just like Yahweh Shah, Jesus the Christ. Brown, bronze skin, burnt in a furnace, white woolly hair like a sheep, right? He had wisdom going on, right? Because he had a lot of wisdom, Yahweh Shah, Jesus the Christ, right? Go ahead.
A flame of fire.
Yes, you can. That's what I'm saying.
We know his name not Jesus. I say Jesus for the people so they can understand who we talk about. His name is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai, right? Go ahead.
And his voice as the sound of many waters. And he had in his right hand.
You said what? We only say Jesus to draw the people in. Because if I say Yahweh Shai, they're not gonna know Yahweh Shai. It's like I'm fishing. I throw my Jesus hook out there and I pull him in and be like Yahweh Shai. Gotcha. All praises. All praises. We gotta keep doing our homework. I can't hear you.
That's a brother you preaching.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the preachers don't tell us who we are. The preachers scatter the flock. Give me that. The preachers scatter the flock. We just brought that out, right? Give me that. Tell me smooth things and prophesy deceit. That's what they do. They prophesy us deceit. They tell us lies. That's how they get us. To give us to sound good, right? Give us to sound good. Pass the basket around. Put your 10% in there, right? That's what they do. Let me. You got what? All right. I'm ready when you are.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Woe be unto the pastors.
Hey, if you look up the word woe, W-O-E, it means destruction. Destruction unto those pastors, right? Go ahead.
That destroy and scatter the sheep.
Destruction unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep. The Most High God, he's going to give them double what they did to us, right? Go ahead.
Sheep of my pleasure. Thus said the Lord. Therefore, thus said the Lord God of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock.
You have what?
Ye have scattered my flock.
They have scattered the flock by telling us lies. They have destroyed us for the lack of knowledge thereof. And Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 says that. Go ahead.
And driven them away, and have not visited them.
And have what?
And have not visited them.
Hey, they'll try to bring you in and suck you in, and they'll leave you alone after that. They got what they wanted out of you. They got your alms, your tithes, right? They got that, right? Go ahead.
and has driven them away, and have not visited them.
And have what?
And have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing.
The what?
The evils of your doing.
But the Most High God's got some for them. He's gonna repay the visit. He's gonna visit them with the evil of their doings. So the things that they have done, they're gonna get done unto them. They're gonna be confused. They're gonna get chastised by the Most High God. Right? Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord, I will gather the remnant of my flock out of the country, whether I have driven them.
Hold on, but the Most High God, he has to gather these people. The people that have been scattered by false doctrine has to be gathered now and brought back to the words and law, statutes, commandments of the Most High God. Right? Go ahead.
Yep, I need that.
I have driven them and will bring them again to their fold, and they shall be fruitful and increase.
They will be fruitful and increase. Give me Galatians chapter 5 and verse 20. We'll see what it means to be fruitful in our increase, right? Give me the book of John chapter 6 and verse 63, Jeremiah.
I got it. Hold on.
Right, we have to understand what does it mean to be fruitful in your increase? How are these people going to gather the people that were scattered? Right, those wild grapes, how will they be gathered? Right, let's get that. Oh, and give me Matthew chapter 22 and verse 9. Was it 22, 19?
22 and 9.
22 and verse 9. Go ahead. Yeah, you get that.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24 out of Christ's mouth. Yahweh Shai. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Unto who?
Unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So Yahweh Shai, he was sent only for the Israelites according to the Bible, right? But these pastors have scattered them. So now we have to go back and reteach Yahweh Shai to the people that have been scattered because they have been convoluted in the mind, right? I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Elder. I can't hear nothing you say. I'm so sorry. The Israel?
You're talking about the fake Jews, the Jewish, right? You saying that you're saying that the Jewish people? What about them?
Oh,
go ahead. You can do
He's saying we the one over here. We're the Israelites that's over here.
right. We are the real Israelites according to the Bible. Yeah, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans.
Everybody on that
right there.
The so-called minority, but it's really the what? The majority, right? We're really the majority, not the minority. That's what they tried to sell us. Okay, let's keep going on that though. What is that? What you have?
Oh, I have Matthew 15.
Okay, give me that. What did I have you get?
You told me Isaiah and I got Matthew.
Let me get that. Let me get the Matthew. Let me get the Matthew 22 and verse 9. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. What? They black as black as black. They're the blackest of black. They black. All praises to the Most High. Yahweh Shai was black. God was black, right? Right? Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 22 and verse 5.
This is how we go gather those people that were scattered, that were scattered by the false pastors, right? Go ahead.
22 and 5.
22 and verse 9. Come on.
9. Go ye therefore into the highways.
And what?
Go ye therefore into the highways.
Go into the highways. Are we not on the highways and the byways right now?
I got a precept.
Right? Go ahead.
And as many as ye shall find, bid them to the marriage.
As many as you shall find, we got to bid them to the marriage. We got to go back to Revelation chapter 17 or chapter 19 and verse 7. Can you get that from me real quick? Revelation chapter 19 and verse 7. We have to now rebid everybody back to the marriage of Jesus, Yahweh Shai, right? Go ahead.
So those servants went out unto the highways and gathered together as many as they found.
And we got to go find them. That's what we're doing right now, to gather the people, to bring them back unto the law, statutes, and commandments. Gather them.
What about the Hebrew Bible?
What about it?
That's the Bible for us.
Right. That's what we're reading right now.
That read the Hebrew.
Well, this is not the Hebrew, but it's the KJV 1611, right? From the Hebrew, translated from the Hebrew. Word, the closest word for word transcript to the Hebrew, right? That we can bring out openly.
You got it.
All right.
Our Bible is not here.
Okay, I understand. Okay, Khan, I understand what you're saying about the Hebrew, right? But we speak in English right now. I know, but over time when you start studying more, you can get in the Hebrew Bible, learn your language again, because we know that's our culture. Hebrew is our culture, right? So I understand where you coming from when you say you want the Hebrew, right? But everybody don't understand Hebrew. That's like, huh? You said that, but we have to come out here to teach the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Okay, then we would study the Hebrew then, and that's fine. But I'm saying, as the people, as we teach out here, right? Just how the brother was just saying, he say Jesus so the crowd understand, because that's what we've been taught. Right? We understand that, but the doctrine we've been.
You know what? You gotta tell people it wasn't no Jesus.
Oh, you're saying Jesus' existence never happened?
That's what the white man.
Oh, he OT.
That's what he said. OT. He said the Hebrew was written in the OT, so he said he don't go off the new T.
Okay, I got you. Hold on. Hold on.
It ain't no J.
I got a question.
He said ain't no J. We know that.
Okay, I understand that the letter J was invented in 1524. We understand that. But we understand that if Christ was walking around here today, he would be called Yahweh Shai. We understand that. His name means salvation. We understand that what his name means, right? Now, right. All praise to the Most High. So all we are doing is just teaching our people, reteaching them, because they've been taught lies. Which in the church have we been saying in the scriptures, right? That's why Christ said, I came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. In Hebrew, that would be Yasharallah, a prince that has power with God. Our name means something, right? So I understand where you're coming from when we talk about the Hebrew. But we have to develop to keep the law, statute, commandments, and learn the Hebrew, because that is our culture. How you doing, sister? My bad.
So why we not doing it?
Why we're not doing what?
Learn the Hebrew.
I got you. Jeremiah 17:4.
Give me Jeremiah 17:4.
Sorry.
No, you good. You good. That's what we do. We help each
So
other.
Lord, you gonna put some on me, I'm put some on you.
Hey, we love it like that, right?
This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy inheritance.
Right. Keep going.
That I give thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
Right. We've been serving our enemies for so long, we don't even know our original language no more. That's why we out here trying to gather again, right? Because we don't know. We've been destroyed for. Give me Hosea 4 verse 6. I'm sorry, what? Hebrew. What was our language?
That was Hebrew. Yeah, come.
Right, Hebrew. But like the brother was saying right now in this point in time, yes, it's important to know Hebrew. We're not disannulling that. But at this point in time, we don't know Hebrew. So we're trying to teach with what we do know, and then hopefully we can learn Hebrew together. Right? That's our goal right now, is to teach what we know. Right? Where do we teach at? Our elders right here. We teach on in East Point. The address is on the flyer right there that he gave you.
I want to know Hebrew.
You want to know Hebrew?
Yes, sir.
You got to show up for class. It's on your flyer.
You got a flyer.
Yeah, if you got a flyer, you got 2 numbers on there. You call the numbers, and we'll tell you the time.
I want to know Hebrew.
What's your name?
All praise to the Most High. Heaven on. Heaven on.
Terrence. That's my cousin's name as well. Terrence. All praises, all praises. Call the number, we got you, man.
Where was I going though? I don't know. I was teaching about spamming. What?
I got. He said keep talking.
Shalom. What was you?
He said keep
You
talking.
got another question? All right, cool. Then let's continue on our point then, right? What'd you have?
One time, our people don't consider. That's why we got to speak in English. They don't want to know Hebrew.
Give me that.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, and verse 3.
15 minutes each.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know. My people do not consider.
See, we don't know, nor do we consider to even think about wanting to read Hebrew, right? A lot of our people don't do that, right? But us having a zeal now, we have a zeal to try to get an understanding of the scriptures. Give me Romans chapter 10 from the top, right? We have a zeal of the Most High God, right? Give me Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. And then give me your precept.
I got your Romans 10.
Give me Romans verse 10. I'm in chapter 10 and from the top.
This is Romans chapter 10 and verse 1. Brother,
You said everybody black in the Bible?
this is
I've been 26 years in the church. I've been around the goddamn world. Everywhere I've been. But
That's right.
it is still Iran, Iraq.
That's facts. Yep.
We scattered.
This is Romans chapter 10 and verse 1. Brethren, my heart desire and prayer to God is for Israel that they might be saved.
Keep going.
For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God.
They have a what?
Zeal of God.
A lot of our people love God, so-called love God, but go ahead.
But now according to knowledge.
But not according to the knowledge of the Bible. According to how they feel. According to the pastors that we was just talking about, right? Go ahead.
For they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about establishing their own righteousness.
Establishing their own righteousness, leaning on their own understanding and not leaning on the Most High God, right? Let me get that Hosea 4 verse 6.
This the book of Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6.
You know?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
They're what?
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Hey, but it's not a physical destruction because we're still here. It's all mental. It's all mental. We've been destroyed of knowing who we are anymore. Right? Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
And now the Most High God rejected us. That's why we in the situation we in now. That's why we cursed in the city, cursed in the field. Right? That's why we have to be under subjection to another nation. Because we went against the Most High God's commandments. We went against His law, statutes, commandments. We did. If you got kids, if you tell your kids to clean their room, what do you expect them to do? If they don't clean their room, what are you gonna do? You gonna tear that behind up. You gonna go to tell them to go to their room. They gonna stay in their room. They gotta get punished. However way you chastise your kids, it's gotta happen. Same way the Most High God is. He gave us a list of rules. Hold on, I can't hear you. That little bike was too loud. You said what? You're not gonna collect your kids?
Neglect.
Oh, you're not gonna neglect them, right? Hey, neither is the Most High God unless you forsake Him. If you forsake the Most High God, He will cast you off. But that's why you have to put the Most High God first. You have to put your Father first, right? That way He can what? He can be able to bless you, right? Bless as you want to be blessed. There is such thing as a lot of people will use the word karma. I don't use the word karma. I just say it's the Most High. The Most High God, you reap what you sow, right? Everything you do is gonna come back to you double fold. That's facts. That's facts. You talking about governments? Who you talking about?
Our people that's gone are up there.
The dead don't remember nothing.
They talk to us.
Yeah, we
It's
do
on
got to stand
ancestor
up a little
time.
bit.
Okay.
Why?
The dead don't remember nothing.
You know what? They don't remember nothing, but they see everything. They're not gone.
Hold on. Let me get the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. That's exactly what we need. I can read 10
They
minutes.
there. They're looking down at us.
You hear me?
Yeah. 12
When
and
you
7.
die,
Yes, sir.
don't you think they be up there looking down at they fucking, excuse my phrase, they looking down at they, down at
All right, listen to this, Elder. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 12. Chapter 7 verse 12. Chapter 7 verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it.
Said what?
The spirit shall what?
The spirit shall return unto God who gave it.
Where did Adam's body come from? The dirt. Our body shall return where? And then our spirit gonna go where? Then our spirit go up to the Most High God. So our spirit will be with the Most High God. But the most important thing is we got to worry about the Most High God looking down at us, right? Because He's watching every movement that we're doing, right?
like they say, we got a spirit. Our spirit gonna take us up there.
Mm-hmm.
This is nothing but dirt, acid, dust.
Right. It's got to wither.
Your body, the spirit in your body, you gotta go up there and hit. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. What you have?
Everybody got
Jeremiah
something.
17.
Get it.
It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and despitefully wicked. Who can know it? I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doing. So whatever you doing, the Lord give it to you. And your heart is, when you see heart in the Bible, that's talking about your mind. So,
Everybody have a story.
say it again.
Everybody got a story.
Everybody got a story.
That's good though. I'm gonna wait though.
So, when they leave here, you got to answer.
Yes, you got judgment right after this.
God, God.
Ecclesiastes 12.
Right. So since we know that the Most High God is watching us, since we know that the Most High God has got eyes on us, right? No matter who's watching us, they all got to report to the Most High anyways, right? So if they got to report to the Most High God, what does that mean we should be doing? What should we be doing if everybody's reporting? You said what?
Who reports to that?
Your spirit, right?
Right.
God is watching your spirit.
God is watching your spirit at all times.
God is judging up what you do. We just read that in Jeremiah 17:9.
Where's that? Who should believe my report?
That's Isaiah 53:1.
Get that real quick.
I just want to know that I know what I'm talking about.
Right. You do. But the whole point of this is, though, we have to, now that we know that the Most High God is watching us, how do we move now that we're being watched? What do you think that we should do? Actually, Jonathan, give me Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13. You said what? Right, but how do we come together?
Nobody don't want us to come together.
The Most High God wants us to come together,
Nobody else.
but we gotta go against what the people want. You know what I'm saying?
We have to obey God.
We gotta obey God before we obey man.
Psalms 83.
Give me that.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes,
Give me that.
chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments.
Do what?
Fear God and keep his commandments.
Now that we know that the Most High God is watching us, we have to fear him and keep his commandments, right? Commandments being like what? Do you know some commandments? The 10 commandments, is there more than 10 or is it just 10? 613 to be exact, right? This, right. But it's okay. It's okay for you not to know. That's why we're here though, right? To share knowledge with each other, right? No matter how old you are, it's always time to learn, right? It's always learning time.
Teach your baby can teach you.
That's facts, right? Go ahead. Give me that.
I was about to read on.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
For this is the whole duty of man. For God, for this is the whole duty of man.
This is the whole duty as you as a man on this planet right now, being an Israelite, an Hebrew Israelite, you have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, right? Go ahead.
For God shall bring every work into judgment.
Into what?
Every work into judgment.
Hey, remember when we just said that you have to get judged? You have to get judged no matter who's watching you. You're gonna get judged at some point by the Most High God, right? That's it.
Read it on.
Go ahead.
With every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Whether it be good or whether it be evil, right? The Most High God's gonna judge. He's either gonna give you a slap on your wrist or he's gonna shake it, right? It's one or the other. The Most High God is watching at all times, right?
I said everybody got it.
Everybody's against us. Is that what you said? What was you saying? Go ahead.
Everybody got a story.
Huh?
Everybody got a story.
Everybody got a story. That's true. Everybody has a story. Yep, God got you on camera. That's facts. He's got his angels. You can't hide.
Hey, what's that one? No matter where you at, you can't hide your heart from the Most High God. You better ask ChatGPT.
We perform it.
But we have to swear to perform this thing day in and day out, right? Go ahead.
That I will keep thy righteous judgments.
To heal what?
That I will keep thy righteous judgments.
You gotta swear to keep the righteous judgments of the Most High God. You gotta swear to obey your Father, right? Go ahead.
I am afflicted very much.
And you have to be afflicted in this walk the same way that Yahweh Shah was afflicted in this walk. We have to, if we're gonna be like him, we have to be afflicted in this thing.
Okay. Quicken me.
Do what?
Quicken me.
The word quicken means to be made alive if you look it up, right? So we have to be made alive in this walk. We're in a valley of dry, dead bones right now, right? We have to be like a tree planted by living water. We have to be alive trees, not dead ones, right? Go ahead.
Oh Lord, oh Lord, according unto thy word, except I beseech thee, and the free will offering of my mouth.
Keep going.
Oh Lord, and teach me thy judgment.
Do what?
Teach me thy judgment.
But you gotta want to be taught in this thing, right? We can't sit there and expect things to come to us. We gotta go to it. That's why I said you got to let that light be a path. Right, you got to do your own homework at the end of the day. Every man's got to worry about his own salvation at the end of the day. But as a man, according to the Bible, you have to be able to be ready to teach and to be taught. You said what? Oh, all hell's breaking loose right now. We're hearing rumors of wars. We just brought that out in Matthew. What was that? Matthew chapter
Rumors of war?
Yeah, the rumors of war. I think that was like chapter 7 or chapter 6. Right? There's a lot of things going on right now. We can hear rumors of wars. You said what? You said Iran?
So you've been there.
Yeah.
6 years.
Where you went to war at?
Right.
But I didn't know I was in Babylon.
Yeah. Yeah. And Babylon must fall. That's why it's important for us to get right now, because we don't know. We don't know when it's gonna happen either. So that's why it's important for us to get right now. We don't know the day, the time, nor the hour. Right? What you got?
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
What was your time? I was looking for it.
Yeah, get that.
This is Job chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
The earth is what?
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. But us being on this wicked, on this earth with these wicked people, we have to be the light in that darkness, right? That's why we standing on the corner in the hoods teaching our people, right? We go to Ypsilanti, we do the same thing. We got brothers on 7 Mile doing the same thing, right? Teaching our brothers and sisters they gotta repent and come back to the Most High God. Yeah, how about Shimmy Awashah, right? Go ahead. Is that it on that?
Yeah, that's it. Put a point.
I'm gonna get one more scripture, then I'm gonna pass the mic. I'm gonna get the same scripture again, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Right, because at the end of all be all, we only have one duty that needs to be done for us as men, according to the scriptures, right?
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12.
Get the charger set up. It's about to die. Just hold this for a second.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be up here teaching otherwise, right? You have to if you're gonna teach, you have to be taught, right? You have to apply it. We ain't no hypocrites in this walk, man. We gotta be the same light that we're trying to shed, right? If I'm gonna be a light, I gotta shine. If I'm gonna shine, I have to feed myself with that light of the Most High God, right? I have to keep putting fuel on the fire in order to give off that light. So you know what I'm saying? We're not asking for nobody's money. We ain't asking for no food. We ain't asking for no nothing. All we want is you to listen, right? That's the most important for us. Not only listen, but to apply, right? I'm gonna get this last scripture. I'm gonna pass the mic to another brother.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us what?
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments.
Do what?
Fear God and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
And that is the whole duty of man, elder. That's the whole duty of man, right? That's what our whole principle is up here, to teach our brothers and sisters to get the faith and keep the law, statutes, commandments, right? The faith of Yahushua, right? We appreciate you too, elder, for listening for the moment, right? We pray that you do come back, and we pray that you also take heed to the words that we have spoken unto you, right? Right. But I'm gonna pass the mic to the next powerful speaker. Right, we are the Vanguards of Israel, the Detroit chapter. And with that being said, I said, Kwame Shwala!
All praises to the Most High, all praises to the Most High. The word, Kwame Yasharala.